Hi guys, my name's Phil. Welcome to Airgun Marksman.
The sunshine, I'm time to know, yeah. Digging myself deep down into a hole, yeah. Searching for fortune, looking for answers, yeah.
Hi guys, right, so this is episode 13 of our rifle ranking series, and we are looking at the FX DRS Tactical. Now, a little while ago, we looked at the FX DRS, which is pretty much this gun. You take off the top rail, the handguard, the back end, and the main block and the working parts are the same. But this, you can see, has got a full-length Picatinny rail, big built-in handguard. It looks like it's got a larger plenum chamber, which is this dummy mag, and it's obviously got the tactical stock tube with adjustable cheek piece. So when you buy this gun from the factory, it does not come with the buttstock, okay, or the stock tube. You have to get those separately, which is easy enough for the generic on all the AR-15 style M4 type tactical guns. So this one is in 2.2. So hopefully we're going to get it out in the range today and do a bunch of shots with it. So, you know, I've been playing around a little bit just recently with the way we set up the format of our rifle rankings videos. So before, we used to put the camera down range and have a camera on me on range 1, and we'd shoot and shoot and shoot, and I'd be running backwards and forwards and pissing around. It takes so long. Now we're going to use the DNT Zulus for every single one. So with them being such a good quality scope and an excellent picture for recording, rather than running up and down the range putting the camera out, we can take the footage off here. So it's much better. So I was going to do the recording on range 2 today, because on range 2 we've got nice high banks, and it'll give you guys another chance to take a look at the way we've set up range 2 down here. But the wind has done a funny turn today, and it's coming down through between the banks and swirling around like hell and throwing the pellets all over the bloody place. So we're going to go back to range 1. We are going to chuck a bunch of pellets down, and we're going to see what this thing does at the usual 30, 40, 50, 60, and see if it's any good further down. Probably not with the weather. It looks nice and bright, but it's blowing a gale. So before we go out, we'll just go over the gun. Like I've said, a stock tube and cheek piece, which you have to supply. The new FX pistol grip is by far the best one to date. It's got all the right contours for your fingers. I mean, I've got massive hands, and this is actually quite comfortable for me. Most gun manufacturers fall down by the wayside a little bit with the pistol grips, but these guys have been spot on. The safety catch is very positive. It's absolutely mega. Again, it's an AR type, you know, so for you guys that like to run around in your camouflage and think you're Rambo, you'll fucking love that. The DRS magazines, I have to say, are dog shit. They're filly as hell to put in. You've got to take the top cover off to fill them up. You get one in backwards, you've got to tip them all out. Exactly the same as the FX King. Annoying. So as soon as you buy, if you're going to buy one of these, get it and just bin the mag off and get anyone like, I don't know, there's so many guys making 3D printing. Have a look online, have a look for Johnny Chew, JC3D, I think he's called. He makes a lot of 3D printed magazines that are all very, very good quality, so it's well worth a look. The full-length Picatinny rail and handguard on this is going to be good, because it obviously stiffens up the whole chassis, and it allows you to put whatever optics you can. I mean, this is a tiny optics compared to what some people can get. But I mean, there's optics out now like DNT are doing a thermal scope which snaps on in front of your fucking standard scope, you know, all sorts of stuff. So this would be a perfect platform for that. So hopefully one day we'll get one of those in and I'll show you it. So the air cylinder on this gun, like you know, with the DRS, runs over the top of the barrel, which is cool. What I also will say about this, the barrel's threaded for 1/2 inch UNF. You're going to want one. Okay, so there's no mag in it. I'll cock it. Listen to this. Fucking ears. So yeah, it's got a growl. So anyway, enough of the shit. Let's go back onto range 1 and let's give it a go. Right. So I've just been phoning about sticking some pellets in. This one's favouring the 551 JSB Jumbos in 15.89. The magazine tends to slide in relatively nicely. Cocking lever feels sweet. It's all good. Right, let's get straight on to 30. What I will say is, with a bipod on the front, get it nice and far forward. This is so easy to shoulder, manoeuvre, for target acquisition and stuff. It feels good. It's nice and light. So let's hit record. Boom. Right, okay, so as usual, you can see a plate there. That plate's at 30. I'll chuck a pellet in the middle somewhere. Boom. As you can see from the camera footage, that went where I was aiming it. I'll send a couple more at it and then we'll stretch its legs. Oh, I'll wait a minute. I can hear the bloody wind. As you can hear, oh, dropped that one. It's noisy. It really needs an half decent silencer. I'd probably put a Virarc XLK on it, to be honest. There you go, stacked it. Took one more. Bob on, as it should. As we've said before, if your gun doesn't do that at 30, scrap it. Right, so there's 40. Let's just make the picture nicer. There we go. We'll see what drop we're getting at 40. Oh, right down there. Okay. Let's go. Stacked it. Oh, bit of wind. Yeah, bit of wind. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. So you can see just to the right of that picture, there's the telltale there, telling us what the wind's doing. It's actually blowing towards us at the minute. Where were we? Somewhere there. Yeah. Okay, so look at that wind there. It's not the best. Get another one. Boom. So that went exactly where the original stack was. Yeah, okay. So once the wind had died down, that's actually making a nice little group. Oh, bit of wind. So yeah, 40. Not bad, that's fine. Especially with the conditions today. Here's 50. Ooh. I'll just zoom out to show you. So that's where 50 is on our range. That bar across the middle there, that's 30. 40, 50, 60, and all the way down there is 100. So right, 50. Let's stick on about 10, 12 times mag, shall we? 12 and a half. And let's see how bad this mag is to load, shall we? Let's stop the film in a minute. Right, so this mag, same as most of the FX mags, you got to spin that bit round at the top, pop the clear lid off. Now, gun's in the way. You know what? So now you've got to rotate that little bloody thing in. If you've got man hands, this is a pain in the arse. It'll be alright if you're younger or more feminine. Just blow the hell out of this camera. Let's try and just shore it up a little bit. Sorry, right, so yeah, so you stick one, you spin it all the way round, you stick one pellet in to hold the spring back, and then you drop your pellets in. So 14 shot mag on this, which is good, you know. 10 shots used to be enough for most people, but now, you know, we like a bit more, don't we? What I don't like about this mag is you have to really concentrate to make sure you've got the pellets the right way up before you start to throw them in, because you can guarantee you're going to get 13 pellets in it, and the 14th one you're going to drop in, it's going to flip round, it's going to go in arse about face, and then you've got to flip them all out and start again. It's just, you'd think a company like FX would make better mags, like, I don't know, AGT mags, for instance. Brilliant. Metal as well. Anyway, so where were we? 50. Let's start recording again. So 50, we're going to give it a little bit of a hold. Boom. Okay. Are you ready? Oh, that wind is playing. That wind is horrific. This is, it's not the worst day for wind this year. I was going to record this video yesterday, but the wind yesterday was fucking horrendous. So you can see what's happening, and where I'm sticking the reticle, the reference point. We're getting a bit of a group. And it's sort of going all over. Okay, bugger it, might as well use them all. What was that? Oh, no, that was me. That was me, that was my fault, sorry. Looking at the wrong chevron. Woo! She is windy. Okay. Right. I think it's pretty pointless going out to 50 today, or even 60, but you know what? We'll throw some at 60, just for a grin. But like we do on all the tests, we get quite a comprehensive use of whichever gun we're testing before we record a video. So, I mean, I've been shooting this a lot. I've really got used to it. I like the way it handles. I like how light it is. I'm not generally a fan of the whole tactical thing. It's not really my bag, but I like it. I like it, and the price point as well. They're not expensive. They're not cheap, but they're not expensive. You look at some of the guns on the market at the minute. You got BSAR 12s, 1,200 quid. HW 100s, 1,200 quid. Any of the air arms, no thanks. I'd have one of these any day over one of them. Fucking hands down, hands down. And this does shoot better, like it or not. Yeah, it shoots better, just nicer. Right, so where's that? 40 for 60. So there is 60. I'll just zoom out and show you. We've got a telltale to the right. So at 60, I'm going to sharpen up the image a little bit. Go out, then in. So on this one, I'm going to change the reticle. We're going to need some bloody holdover on this one, I tell you. Okay, let's change what colour reticle we're using. Should we go green? Nah, red. There we go. So we can see now how high we're having to hold off. Okay, so let's go 12 to the top of the plate. Right, you see where that's landed? See how much drop a sub 12 in 2.2 gets. Boom. The wind's relatively predictable there. Boom. Stacked it. Yeah, wind's doing all sorts. Look at that telltale in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Ah! Stacking! This thing is capable, very capable. You'll probably see from the amount that the camera that you guys are in is wiggling. Looking in the background down here, you can see all sorts of stuff moving. We may as well stick the full mag down. Let's just rack them off. Look at that for wind. Horrendous. Now these plates, I think that one down there is about 10 inches across. So that blew it right off. If you were going for these are, oh Jesus, these aren't hunting conditions at all. I mean, you can go shooting rats and shoot stuff up to 30, maybe. Well, you could probably shoot to 40, but yeah. Yeah, look how much that's moved. Oh, here we go. We're grouping. We must have a constant wind. Yeah. Oh, there you go. And that is that. So obviously the conditions are getting the better of us today. But bugger it. Let's go for a look. Oh, someone's left the gate open, look. Safety first. But yeah, I take it you can hear the wind. Look at that. There you go. They're poisoning us. So yeah, Let's have a little look-see. Turn your... Woo! She's a bright day. She's a windy day. Let's go straight down to 30 then. Have a gander. For the wind, this was actually pretty good. Let's have a go. Right, down here, what was that? Was that 4 shots, 5 shots? Either or. They're all they're all plenty good enough. Plenty good enough. Now we go to 40, and actually at 40 I was quite surprised. So I mean we got a reasonable group here, but then obviously the wind being the way the wind was. I know from shooting this gun, again like we do every time, shooting it a lot, I know how capable it is, and I know how accurate and consistent this gun is. It's very consistent over the chronograph as well. So don't judge it by what it's doing in the fucking wind. Okay, so let's have a look. Here we go at 50. Yeah, I mean that one was my fault. So that to there, that's a 3-inch extreme, which obviously is total rubbish if you're going to be trying to headshot pigeons. But for coming to a range and having a good crack, it's not bad. It's good fun. It's good fun trying to. Oh, fuck me. It's good fun trying to judge the wind. Now, and again, another pointless group at 60. You can see where the wind was going left to right. We dropped a couple of shots there. I mean, I was putting the 12 marker up here and just slinging them in. So we got those right, but the rest was pretty dog do. But the gun itself, it's mega. Yeah, I love it. It's a nice gun. I prefer longer barrels. I like a good bullpup, to be honest. I've just bought myself an Oregon 2. I was waiting to try and acquire an Oregon 3, but I was waiting and never got the phone call or the email, so I just went and bought one myself. So that is going to be the gun that I am using in all of our videos, hunting videos coming up for the rest of the year. So that's going to be really good. It's shooting really consistently and it's super accurate. So yeah, super excited about that. Let's get in the shed and stick this thing on a board. Let's not waste any more time. Right, after using this thing a load, weighing loads of pellets through it, pellet testing, then doing some range work, and obviously the little bit of filming you've just seen. Yes, it's blowing a gale, but it actually performs pretty well. I know you guys have only seen like a 5-minute snippet of what we're managing to get out of it on the range in these nigh on gale force winds. To be honest, it's rough out there. I did wait until it's died down a little bit to quickly rack through some shots, but it's not very nice. So as you can see, we've already done the DRS, which isn't the tactical, and this thing's going to rank exactly the bloody same. It shoots the same. It's in a different stock. It's in a different stock. This one, it has a larger plenum, but obviously that's not going to make a great deal of difference because the rest of the gun's set up around it. So what we're going to do is FX DRS plus TAC. There you go. Plus the tactical. It's going to rank exactly the same. It's still slightly getting beaten by the Vixen, the Ghost, the King, and the M4. But I think these are retailing at about £1,000. So if you want a King with a nice wood stock, this is half the price. M4s, what are they? 1,800 quid. This is nearly half the price. So that I'll put slowly. I'm nearly putting this in the realms of the Vixen, because the Vixen, when we last bought one, was about $12.50. So they're excellent value for money. These are excellent value for money. You've got a lot more things you can do with these as opposed to the Vixens. With FX having interchangeable barrels, larger plenums available, different grips. You've got different plenum chambers. You've got so many more options with FX, but FXs have their niggles, as do most brands. Some more colossal than others. But anyway, good stuff. If you guys are interested in deer stalking, any of you, I know some guys shoot full bore and centre fires and rim fires and all the rest of it, as well as air guns. So if any of you are doing that, pop along to the stalking show next weekend. I think it's in Stafford, so I'm going to go along. I think I might go along on Sunday. There's a lot of good manufacturers that are going to be exhibiting all of their gear, and I know for a fact DNT are going to be there with all of their latest night visions and thermals and all the rest of it. So they're mega. They're the guys to look out for this year. I should know. I've got some gear. All their stuff is mega. So I've just had a look at one of their scopes, which I've made a video for, which will be the video which comes out after this one. So we're going through the editing at the minute, just splicing a few different videos together. So fingers crossed, everything's great. I'm looking out for the next gun to use for rifle rankings. We are looking to do the low budget rifle rankings this year also, so I might just drop onto that. Maybe get these up to, this is the 13th instalment. We might go to 15 and then start looking at the lower end, and check out some 300 to 500 quidders and see how we get on. But yeah, please like, share, comment, subscribe, tag your mates, share it with your grandma, let your sister have a look. We need to get more, we need to get noticed more, get the subscribers up, and then it might hopefully help us with a range, and help us with some new kit. You know, we're trying to get noticed and to do a lot for UK shooting and men's mental health, which is always the most important thing. So as I say, like, share, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Join us in the next one.
Sunshine, I'm time to know, yeah. Digging myself deep down into a hole, yeah. Searching for fortune, looking for answers, yeah.